There's an old adage in real estate, buyers are liars. Now, this is usually said in jest between realtors and lenders because we've seen far too many deals fall through because a buyer did not disclose something and it popped up late and made the deal tank. But this does beg the question, what personal information do you need to share in the process of purchasing a home? A good realtor, a good lender are going to ask these questions, but you want to know, what do I need to share to make sure that my deal doesn't tank? And if you're working with a lender or an agent who doesn't know these questions, that's a red flag. You may want to consider switching boats. Hey y'all, I'm Mark Lemmons, a broker and team leader here in San Antonio, Texas. I help teach other realtors, team leaders, and brokers how to grow and scale their business by creating systems and processes to automate their business and to leverage their network and sphere of influence to grow and scale a successful real estate business. As a home buyer, though, you want to position yourself for a successful purchase and enjoy a smooth transaction. Here are 8 things to consider that every buyer should tell their realtor and their lender to avoid some of the common pitfalls in the buying process. First is employment information. Be ready to share about your employment status and history. You know mortgage companies are going to want to see that solid track record. They're going to want to know whether you're a W-2 employee or 1099. Oftentimes they're going to want to see 2 years of history in that industry. Freelancing and side hustles are becoming common in this post-COVID world, so be sure to let your lender know what your employment status is and any side income that you might have. Well, speaking of income, you also want to be completely honest about this factor. Your lender is going to need documentations, pay stubs, bank statements, and the like. There's no reason to hide anything from them. If you're a 1099 contractor, you can still get the loan as long as you have some of that history. So just discuss this with your lender up front. Debt. Nobody likes talking about it, but we have to be transparent. You just need to deal with reality as it is. It can be a tough subject because we've all made some foolish mistakes in the past that we have literally had to pay for years. So whatever situation you're in, disclose it all so you can know what reality is and know what your plan is and know what your options are. It's better to be upfront and deal with that from the beginning than have a surprise come later on. Savings and assets. Your savings and assets can help you get better financing. Your financial assets may include money in your bank account, cash on hand, CDs, stocks, mutual funds, retirement accounts, and other personal property. Any assets that you give lenders give you more security to loaning to you. And so it's an important area for you to discuss and to disclose to your lender. Your down payment plan is also important. You got to know, where is this money coming from? Is it going to be a gift from a family member? Well, you're probably going to have to get a gift letter. Or is it just money sitting in an account? That makes it nice and easy. But whatever your plan is, it's important for you to know how it's going to affect your financing and your rate, because the more you put down, typically the better rates you can get, especially in investment properties. Primary residence, sometimes you can get a really low % down, keep your cash on hand, and finance it over the long term. But whatever your plan is, be sure to communicate that and make sure you're on the same page with your realtor and your lender. It matters obviously for the structure of your loan, how you write the contract, and so it has to be done correctly from the get-go. Next is credit information. Of course, the most common thing that people think about when they apply for a home loan is their credit standing. Your credit score does play a huge role in your financeability and interest rate. And you, of course, want to be upfront with any lines of credit that you may have from that department store or for the car or whatever it is, but because that stuff's going to pop up on your credit history search. But your financing undergoes great scrutiny that will eventually come to the surface. So it's always best to be upfront with that and disclose. The less surprises, the more smooth and pleasant the process. You also want to talk about the purpose of the property. Many homes purchased in order with their primary home as a residence, but sometimes it's an investment property, second home, vacation home, or whatever else. But you want to look at the local laws, the local regulations. Airbnbs are a big thing right now, and sometimes there's some local restrictions that don't allow that. So you want to make sure you do your due diligence on that front, but of course disclose that to your lender so that everybody's on the same page and everybody knows what to expect and what you're looking for. You also want to disclose to your lender and agent about any upcoming changes that you may have. Any changes in your financial situation, job, any of that needs to be disclosed. If you're thinking about buying a new refrigerator, a new couch, or a new car, you want to be able to communicate that, because 99% of the time they're going to say, don't do that until after we close. So even co-signing on a loan or a lease could throw a monkey wrench into the situation. So you want to disclose any changes that you have coming up, because it could disrupt your home loan, and we don't want to see that happen. So in many ways, purchasing a home can be a smooth and easy transition. You don't want to make it difficult by holding these things back from your lender or from your agent. Of course, other factors like the market's climate, the appraisal process, home inspection, and all that will play a huge role as well. But your handle on those 8 factors that we just discussed and your willingness to communicate about them will be the key in making your purchase a successful one. If you're looking to make a purchase, I'd love for you to reach out to me. If you're in the San Antonio metro area, really, I can help you get connected with an agent anywhere in this world. This country is easier, but this world is possible. So if you want to learn more about the buying process, you can also check out my video about vetting the neighborhood to make sure you know what you're getting into. You can check out that video here. And if you're interested in partnering with me, if you're an agent out there and you're interested in partnering with me in the real estate industry, I'd love for you to reach out and connect with me. We have some training, some exclusive benefits for those that are part of my team, and I'm passionate about helping agents win and helping them grow and scale their business. So when you partner with me, you get free access to our team's current and future paid courses, as well as having access to our community on Facebook called The Dream Team. Thanks so much for checking out the video. Hope this is helpful to you, and we'll catch you guys next time.